Hi all, I am here again. Dr. Daniele Gambero, the host and head of judges and trainers for the BLACKHORSE Award, the Property Agent 2024. And we are here today to give you a bite, a taste of technology has been doing in the past and is doing now to rise the value of properties. You all will handle property for sale, will handle property for rental, in many cases even manage properties. This guy here can help you adding value. So first of all, please give a short introduction.
Hi, my name is Jackie Chua. I'm the founder and the CEO of Recapton.com, a property and renovation platform which for property owners and interior designer and developers.
Hi, my name is Wong. I'm the founder and CEO of redlab.com.my. So we are Malaysia's first property rental bidding platform, and we provide a fair, transparent and dynamic platform for property owners, agents and tenants to transact online.
Hi guys, my name is Vincent. I'm the Chief Sales Officer of the Makeover Guys, also the CEO of the Property Guys. So what we do is we are interior design, we do renovation, but our services don't just stop there. We also do after sales service, for example, tenancy management, property maintenance. We want to provide a full comprehensive ecosystem to property buyers.
When I was saying property is all about brick and mortar, absolutely not. It's about being creative. It's about being different compared to other real estate negotiators. And this is exactly what we want to pass over to you to get you to understand during the 1 month training that you will be going on. And for property buyers, for you to know that there is a big added value available. What is your feeling on the property market today?
Property, it's a lot about location, right? I think the mantra is always about location, location, location. So it really depends on what kind of location you're looking at. There are always certain areas that you can invest at all time. But obviously, it's a very dynamic property investment journey that we talk about. It always changes over time. For example, we just had this conversation. We talk about Johor. A lot of people talk about Johor these days because right now, the king of Malaysia is actually the Sultan of Johor. A lot of my friends actually reside in Singapore and they want to come back to Malaysia to reside, to stay in either Johor or KL. So I think the influx of this kind of demand will probably bring up the prices in Johor, in JB. As well as in the Klang Valley. Of course, there's also what we have been through recently. It's really about inflation. Some even call it hyperinflation. So I think again back to the basic economics, when the cost of ingredients, which is the cost of material of building, construction and stuff like that are going up crazily. Obviously, eventually the cost will be passed on to who? Will be passed on to the buyers. And when people start buying, the price will eventually go higher and higher, higher and higher.
Can't agree more with you, but definitely property are having cycles. Most probably experts are saying that we passed already last year the bottom of the curve and the curve is moving up. So technically experts, property gurus are saying buy when everyone is selling. To buy well, you must be able to hold and then you definitely make money. Mr. Wong, what are your thoughts and forecasts on a property outlook?
So overall, the market is on the downtrend. In fact, a lot of people say that it is almost rock bottom. However, I think from a conversation that I had with a property agent yesterday, transactions in other states like Penang, in Pahang, KL all went down except Johor. Malaysians who are working in Singapore is coming back to buy in Johor. So that's why the prices are there. And because we are in the rental market, I think nowadays the rental market seems to be quite stable and doing quite well.
The number of rentals in terms of amount have been growing consistently for the last 2 years, which might be bringing in the idea that maybe buyers in the market don't have enough money to buy and at the end they opt to rent. First hypothesis. Second, the young buyers nowadays are looking more at a nomad life without a permanent residence somewhere. So they prefer to say, I rent. But if they rent, I guess, renovation must be there because they are also very trendy. They want to have their own lifestyle. Is no more the Gen Y's, X or the baby boomer that give me a mattress, I put it on the floor and I can sleep, right? Now they want taste. Jackie, how renovation gives a value to property?
Basically, a lot of this property been purchased and then not only in Johor, KL, Penang. I think those three are the most happening economic area in Malaysia. So apart from buying this property, then what is next? Of course, for the first time buyer, definitely they want to renovate it for their own usage, or it could be Airbnb using this cutting-edge technology to leverage our interior design industry and this renovation industry. We try our very best to help them in time saving, cost saving, and also give them affordable with high value kind of renovation. Not only the first time buyer, but every buyer also looking forward to. Then in order to achieve this, we have e-bidding for renovation, which the client could request, and then we could provide them with a few different contractors to tender on their demands to give them a fair value, time saving, and also high quality kind of renovation. So after this, then only the property will become more valuable after the renovation. And then even for your own stay or for the resale prices also, the value, apart from the location like Mr. Vincent mentioned just now, a renovation part play a very important role as well.
If we listen to the legend of the property market in Malaysia, Ho Chin Soon, he is not the location guy. He is the location, timing and branding, which I fully agree. Because location must be there, no doubt. But if you ask me, I go location where nobody goes. Go location of the future. That gives you the advantage of lower purchasing price. Timing, bottom of the curve, or right after the bottom of the curve, I buy it lower than market. Branding with renovation. Branding with future transportation line, MRT, LRT. Or, even better, with a big brand as a developer that I know is not only building a home, is building the whole Taman, the whole Banda with shopping mall, with an ecosystem which makes the value of property going up. How technology has been impacting property beyond renovation, beyond rental? What are your points to be brought over to our students to get them to understand the relevance of technology?
We are really in the era of technology, right? For example, right now, when customer come to us and with our new experience center in Kota Damansara M Hub, right? We plan to prepare them a 3D render before they actually leave the center. So meaning to say, when they come with just a layout of the unit, right? Then they walk together with our consultant, for example, 30 to 45 minutes. By the time they sit down, right, you want to have the 3D renders ready. So that's what we're trying to do, because last time we talked about, actually not very long ago, we talked about 4 or 5 years ago, we still need to wait for 24 hours to render a 3D modeling and stuff like that. But today, it's not even a software downloaded in your CPU or desktop, it's the app itself, right? You can actually render, of course, with the enhancement of AI, the catalyst advancement of AI, right? It's even amazing. Disclaimer, right now I think the AI hasn't really matured yet. It still has to be tuned because it's still run a lot by a new algorithm, but the algorithm is not mature enough to capture a lot of information yet. So I mean, this is exactly what we're trying to talk about technology. If let's say property agents like you are not equipped with all this information at least or insight like that, right? I think it's very not competitive, not compatible in this industry. Hence, you must always know what kind of latest technology that's available out there. Not only selling your product, but best sell yourself.
Yeah. Wow. Upselling yourself, creating a branding. This is another of the big point that the Black Horse Award, the Property Agent 2024 will bring up for all of you. You will be branded real estate negotiators. Wong, Your take on the impact of technology.
I think technology actually plays a very, very important role in today's era. So first of all, I think it's efficiency, to improve how things are done, to create more transparency, to provide more trust between the user and the seller in a property transaction. I think a lot of agents will are afraid of technology. They think that, oh, technology is going to take our lives more. It is going to replace us, so make our life more difficult, make us earn less. But actually, it should be the opposite of it. With technology, you should be able to save time, to enhance your reach to the public, for example, to the sellers. Through the platforms, for example, like selling platforms, rental platforms, it also provides the trust and transparency that the users are looking forward. And as we all here been through the pandemic, so we also have experience firsthand about how technology helps us in terms of selling to your customer without having face-to-face meetings. You sell through Zoom, you sell through virtual tours. So these are the things that technology actually brings in to help you as an agent and also the industry in general.
Yep, agreed on that. Jackie, your take on the impact of technology on property market and what can we expect in future?
You see, technology play a very important role for time being. I believe this happened before pandemic. Before pandemic, I believe each of the property agent, they have to bring the client to visit the site, or visit the property, and then nego from there, and then a lot of things to be discussed before close the sales. But when the pandemic hit, everything about technology, I don't know why, it speed up everything. Boom up everything.
Yeah.
Before pandemic, I believe seldom people talk about Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good
Now
example.
after this pandemic, everyone Zoom. We have a lot of Zoom meeting, not only like this, but also the property agent nowadays also using Zoom. They can use Zoom to have a tour on their properties introduction, and they have a lot of one to more, I will say, pass all the information to all the properties sellers. So this is about the technology, and I believe the technology shouldn't be stopped here. It will be more like Vincent mentioned just now. Not only the 3D, but eventually you can visualize the thing by not only using the so-called VR, but it will be speed up all the time.
Yeah.
I believe it could be 10 minutes, everything could be there, and then they can make their evaluation on whether this property is what I expected. And this is something to help them to make up their decisions faster and to know more about the details, informations with this help of the technology. So everything should be quite smooth, and the quality and the time saving, and it will reduce the manpower as well. Apart from this, technology also help us to galvanize the whole procedure, galvanize method of selling to become more transparent, to become more useful details, and everything will be set up. I can feel that the technology is coming and everyone could live very fast paced. So I believe all the agents should come to embrace the technology, but not worried about the technology. This will help you, don't worry.
This is for sure. And now we are almost at the end of this interview. Just give me one sentence, each of you, to push our real estate negotiator towards this future of property, education, and media that is most of what the Black Horse Award, the Property Agent 2024, is about. One sentence, each of you.
BLACKHORSE Award is not just a platform to teach you to become a negotiator, but it also helps you to build up your own personal branding. Nowadays, with the social media being such widely spread and widely used by everyone, I think even you see right now myself, right, being an entrepreneur, I also have to do personal branding. My one-liner will be, come join us and be a personal branding guru eventually.
Embrace technology, use it in a good way and effective way. So come join us, the BLACKHORSE Award, the Property Agents 2024, and learn from there.
Let's join us for the training and then to win the Black Horse Awards. This is something to build your IP, to get the recognitions on your career.
Spread out the whole process starting on the 1st of October, ending on the 11th of January with a grand finale that will be just make all the other previous one disappear. So we see you. All right, register now. Thank you.